Welcome everyone to this channel, this brand new channel that I decided to come up with on a whim because I got a pack of Tarkir. Well, I'm excited about this because dragons have been a fascination for me since I was a wee lad. From the books that I read, to playing Dungeons and Dragons, to Magic the Gathering, Shivan Dragon being my favorite first dragon. I still have my original copy somewhere, so I'm super excited that I got a collector booster box of Tarkir that I wanted to open up here on the channel. This channel that I just decided to start because of Tarkir. And of course, I'll be doing more Magic content, so subscribe, like, I guess. Let's get into it. Try to get into it. These things are pain. Don't judge me. There's no way to open these otherwise. There we go. As we open this, I do have my Tom Bombadil and my Miram deck standing by, waiting for the cool sagas that are coming in, and of course the dragons that I could slide in here to duplicate with Miram. Also, I got Tiamat here just in case I pull some cool 5-color card, maybe a Draco Genesis. Maybe we can make a Tiamat deck. We'll see. Let's get into it. All right. Elephant is pretty cool. There seems to be an elephant sub-theme. I've seen a couple of cards with elephants so far. Nothing of note. Okay, here are the rares. Sibsig Ceremony. This is great for any kind of a zombie deck. I have a buddy who's got a zombie deck who would love this in it. Our first Tom Bombadil card here. It's a saga. Create 3 spirit tokens. Cool. Spirit tokens don't fly for some reason in Tarkir. And then we distribute some +1/+1 counters, and then our creatures get trample and haste. That might work well in Tom Bombadil, depending on your build. Let's keep going. Mardu Siegebreaker. Death Touch Haste for 4. Very nice card here. Rampant Architect. And Yatha Road Watcher. Alright. Cool lands. I like these shadow lands a lot. I like the eye ones too, but I think I like the shadow ones actually better. The eye ones don't really look like lands. These look like lands to me. Oh, this one is great. Some of the uncommon dragons in here are pretty awesome actually. I like the omen mechanic for dragons. Dragons cost a lot, and sometimes you can't cast them right away. So you can cast the omen cost, and then eventually it goes back into your library, and then you can cast it for the dragon side. Really cool. I like that design a lot. Lifelands, sure. And then here's our Glacial Siege. This is the siege with Temur and Sultai. Very cool. I like these kind of modal cards here. Oh! Elspeth! Oh yeah! Oh, this is a chase mythic for sure. This and Ugin is what everyone is looking to get. Fantastic pull. I got a couple of decks that can go in here. It's not foil or anything, but it is an Elspeth. All right, this is our cool pull for now. United Battlefront. Look at the top 7 cards in your library. Put 2 non-creature, non-land tokens. Okay, this is kind of like a Coco. It's like a white version of Collected Company. Thundermaw Dragon. Very cool. Casting things from the top of your library. And Laced Prowler. Pack number 3. Cool, Shadowland. Love these. Another Omen Dragon. This one lets you discard and draw 2 cards. Kind of a loot effect. Encroaching Dragonstorm. Another Sultai Dragon here. So this is a Tri-land. I was hoping that they were going to print the Triomes in this set. It would really help with the mana fixing. These uncommon lands are also good. Ultimately, I think they may be a little too slow for standard, but for commander, I certainly have them in my decks. The commons, and then Naga Fleshcrafter. Okay, it's a clone. It's a clone with a renew upside. Very cool. Lotus Light Dancer, Zombie Bard, Lifelink. Whenever this creature enters, search your library for a black. Ooh, it tutors for 3 things. Very cool. Oh, it puts him in the graveyard. Still cool. Frostcliff Siege. This one is the Jeskai and Teamer modes. Nice. Flora Evoker, Landfall. Discard a creature card, return target land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Sure. And this Quarry Steel Cutter. This card here, I think, has some potential. I think I'm going to try it, put it in my dragon deck, and see how it goes. Giving everything haste is nice. Yeah. Not a bad pack. Not as good as the Elspeth one, but still. Next pack. Okay, another Shadow. Love these. Love to see that. An Omen Dragon. This one in Orzhov colors. Another Omen Dragon.
Okay, first, unlock your phone. Next
no one's talking to you. Jesus, Gemini, leave me alone. Dragon Claw Strike. Double the power and toughness of target creature you control until end of turn. Then it fights another creature. That's pretty fucking cool. Descendant Storm. Corroding Dragonstorm. When this enchantment enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life and Surveil. Whenever a dragon control enters, return this enchantment. Okay, so it's cool, kind of a cool bounce effect. Here's a bird. Another Omen Dragon, this one a common. Still pretty good. Tap up to 1 target creature. Oh, it's got a kind of a twiddle effect in it. Plus you get to draw a card. Alright, rares. Clarion Conqueror. 3/3 dragon. Ooh, okay, it's kind of a stacks piece. Stormscale Scion. This is the one with Storm. Storm is a pretty freaking cool mechanic and powerful and can be easily abused. I'm not sure if Storm works in a dragon deck. You're not really casting a whole bunch of small spells in one turn, but we'll see. Severance Priest. Jin Cleric. Inox Strike Leader. Dog Warrior. Okay. And Tevel, Arbiter of Virtue. This is different than the Tevel that is in the Precon. Let's see, Flying Lifelink, spells you cast have Delve, super powerful, and then the downside is whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana value. This would be a really cool commander. You really have to build around it, but if you can, it could be super powerful. Next pack. Still looking for that Mox Opal and that Ugin. Those on the bottom. Shadowland, this one a blue one. Very cool. Omen Dragon in Golgari colors. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. That's pretty awesome. Another Omen Dragon. Man, Omens are so good with dragons. Good job, Watsy, on that design. I really like it. Alright. Siege. Let's go a little faster through these now. Here's some of the commons. Teamer Battlecrier. Orc Ranger. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. This actually goes well in dragon decks since dragons are usually power 4 or greater. Another Conqueror. Yathan Road Watcher. Sure. Will of Abzan. Okay, so this one is a will card. These will cards are pretty good, not as good as the other wills that have come out previously, but they do have some cool effects. And Sinkhole Surveyor. Flying, when this creature attacks, you lose 1 life. This creature endures 1. Okay, so nothing to do with the original Sinkhole that destroyed lands, but still a cool card. 6 to the bottom. And Dragon Shadowland, sweet. Omen Dragon. And then the commons, I think I'm doing this in the wrong order, but this is my first time, so I need a little bit of practice. Okay, Voice of Victory, mobilize 2. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Another stacks piece. Rot Cursed Rakshasa. This card is pretty ridiculous. It's 2 mana for a 5/5, which is insane. I mean, it does have a downside of decay, but then it has an upside that you can do from the graveyard. So I mean, this card is fantastic, and it's a demon. Think about all the Annex decks that are in standard right now. This is going to slot in perfectly as the 2-drop for that. Really good card. Okay, we have one of the utility lands here, Quarry Mountain Monastery. This one, let's see, exile the top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. Okay, this one's not bad. Not bad at all. You can just slot it in as a mountain. If you're playing either plains or islands, it'll come in untapped. Arbor Adherent, add 1 mana of any color. At X mana, where X is the greatest toughness among other creatures you control. Okay, not bad at all. Oh! Call of the Spirit Dragon. Yes, so it looks like I will be making my Tiamat deck after all. All I need now is Dracogenesis, baby. And then we can get this going. Sweet! Halfway through the packs, and I think we're doing pretty good. We got an Elspeth, we got the Rot Cursed Rakshasa, we got Call the Spirit Dragon, and a Tevel. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and we have the Island Shadow, Ornament Dragon, Boulderborn Dragon, Omen Dragon in Simic colors, Dragon Sniper, Vigilance Reach, Death Touch for 1. For 1 mana, you get a 1/1 Vigilance Reach, Death Touch. I mean, the power creep is real. Yes, Orcish Bowmasters will hit it though. Arid Mesa. Nice! Fetch land, baby! Fetch land! Sweet! Is it one of those dragon scale ones? Nope. It is foil, I think. I'll take a fetch land all day long, even if it's not dragon scale foil. Warden of the Grove. This is a Hydra. Man, these cards are all black, but it's a green card, so it's a little bit confusing. Dragonologist. When this creature enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery card, or a dragon card, and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. Untapped dragons have hexproof. Okay, so Dragonologist definitely going into my Miram deck. Bone Devourer, another dragon, 2/2. And Nature's Rhythm, Harmonize Shenanigans. Pack number 7, is it? Green Shadowland, very cool. Omen Dragon. Rilling Dawnbreaker, another Omen Dragon that creates a soldier token. Another Omen Dragon. Ooh, I like this one. This is another one that could go into my Miram deck. Bone Cairn Butcher, mobilize 2. Attacking creatures control have Death Touch. Here's one of the monuments. It's kind of a ramp piece, but then later on it does something. This one creates zombies. Narset's Rebuke. Rising Strike Mastery. Okay. Reliquary Dragon. Oh, this is a token. This token is all colors. Flying lifelink. When this token enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. Not really sure what Reliquary Dragon is spawned from, but okay, we'll put that aside. Magnetic Hellkite. This one I think is going to be a standard bomb. Destroy target non-land basic. We have a couple of those effects in standard now, probably 3 actually. So you can build a whole deck around this and kind of basic check people, especially when you're running 3 colors, as a lot of people will be with Tarkir. Windcrag Siege, the Mardu and Jeskai version of this card. Surak, Elusive Hunter. This spell can't be countered. It has trample. Whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, draw a card. Sweet. Diviner Mist. When this creature enters mill 4 cards, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard with mana 4 or less without paying its mana cost. The spell would be put in the graveyard, exile it. Sweet. Ooh, okay. Thunder of Unity. Drawing cards is great. Thunder of Unity, definitely going into my Tom Bombadil deck. Drawing cards, always a plus. Pack number 8, Shadowland, Omen Dragon. All right, 1 foil, 1 not foil. Sure. And here's another one of those tri-lands in foil. Snake Wizard. Colorless Dragon. Skirmish Rhino. Skirmish Rhino is an uncommon. Wait, why is this one interesting? This one is mythic. Special Skirmish Rhino, I guess. This is usually an uncommon card, but this Skirmish Rhino is mythic for some reason. I'll have to look that up. Mistrise Village, by far the best of these utility lands. Allows you to cast a spell without it being able to be countered. Sweet. Kotis, yes, I was looking for this card. Kotis, this is one that I want to build around. I want to make a deck where I play your deck and your deck and your deck. So this is an awesome commander for that. Cool build around. Redoubled Stormriser, first strike. This creature attacks for each creature you control. Enter this turn. Create a tap and attacking token. That's all right, not bad. And Sidsil Regent Ravmire. Sacrifice a creature you control with mana value X. Return target creature. Oh, okay. It's like a birthing pod. It's like a birthing pod from your graveyard. Pretty cool. Okay, Shadow. Sweet. This one's foil. Omen Dragon, Jeskai, Twin Bolt. Deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Not bad. Windcrag Siege, Zurgo. Zurgo I think is going to be a powerful card in Standard. Nature's Rhythm, Black Edition. Nariv, Crackling Vanguard. Very cool card. This is another one that you can certainly build around as a commander. And we have the black version of the utility land. This one creates 1/1 white spirit creature tokens without flying. Okay, we have our first island, I guess, Dragon Island. Actually, these are fine. I actually prefer the Shadowlands, but I'll take these. I think they'll be worth more money anyways. Omen Land. Tri-land. These are good. These are good. They're not great, but they're good. Humble Elder. Alicia. And Tersa Light Shatterer. Very cool card. Here's the turtle that puts stun counters on things. This turtle is a bit slow, but there's a Spider-Man card that's coming out that I think will synergize well with this. So, hang on to yours. Ooh, okay, a Bombadil card. Look at the top 3 cards in your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Sweet. card selection. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, target creature you control gains double strike. Not bad. Tempest Technique. Storm. Enchanted creature you control. This is a pretty powerful card right here. And Stillness in Motion. Sweet. Okay. Last pack. Is there an Opal in here? Is there a serialized card? Is there an Ugin? Is there a Dracogenesis? Let's find out. Okay, Island, Shadow Island, Omen Dragon, Teeming Dragonstorm, Cory, another Omen Dragon, Sultai Dragon. Ooh, okay, another one of these Revival of Ancestors. Perenation, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gets a hexproof and an indestructible counter. So basically, if your creature comes back, it's gonna stay on forever unless it gets exiled. And a Fenza. Adaptive Training Post. And Mardu Siegebreaker. Alright, well thanks for joining me on this first video ever on the channel. I did get a few good cards here, including the Elspeth, which I'm going to slot in a deck, and Kotis, which I'm going to build around for sure. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. Talk to you next time. Bye.